This is your girl, the real deal, and Lanita Gill, and I am back with another reaction. One of my mods asked me would I cover a story for her, and I told her I will. I will. And it's about a couple named Ronnell. Okay, let me put it. Ronnell and Keianna. The beautiful couple, y'all. A beautiful couple. And when I mean to say a strong, powerful couple, that's what they were. Ronnell was 46 and Keianna was 44. Okay, let's get into it. All right, put it back on me. All right, what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to give y'all some information on the story. So I'll be going from me to them. Okay, I'll be going from Keianna picture and uh, Ronnell picture into like that. Okay, okay, let's get into the information. Okay, Ronnell is a 46-year-old powerful man, and Keianna is a beautiful 44-year-old powerful young lady. And the Burns was a wealth couple. They was wealthy. Okay, beautiful blended family. Okay, and had a network of ambitious mentees who were willing to grow old and rich with them. Okay, the successful couple business includes Free Erica Insurance, Prime Erica Insurance, Six Figure Ambitious Entrepreneur Program, and Critique Designs, and Beauty and Barbershop. They recently moved from St. Louis to Atlanta, okay, to expand their empire. So that means they still had their empire in St. Louis, but they also moved to Atlanta to try to get it started here. Okay. But before I get started, I want to tell you a little bit about Ronnell. Ronnell, his wife said that he retrieved. Like that mean I looked it up. I said, what do you mean by he retrieved? Treat. He withdrawn. It says something about the military forced him to withdraw. He tried not to quit what he doing. So he's fighting against something mentally with himself. Okay. Let me move this other story right here out the way. Okay. Okay. There was a major tragedy with this couple, y'all, before I get into it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the video of Ronnell. I'm gonna show y'all this video of Ronnell speaking before I get into my notes. Okay, so y'all work with me. Now, if you look at Ronnell right here, Ronnell look like he's about to quit. See, look at him. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let y'all listen to a little bit of him before I go continue on. Okay.
Good morning, Bookers. Coming live from you all, straight from the Broadmoor. Just got to having breakfast with a young lady. She told me to give her a shout out, Erica Billups. And she actually inspired me to get on here and talk about the story I'm about to share with you guys. And the story I'm about to share with you guys was the story from about, I don't know, let's say I guess about 7 months ago, something like that. 7 months, 6, 7 months ago, when my wife and myself, we decided we was going to get a divorce, that we ain't want to be with each other no more. We was just done with each other. And so I just thought back as I was talking to Erica. She was saying that she was going through a divorce. She works in a business, the same business that we work in. And she was saying she was going through a divorce and things are tough. And she had to go get a part-time job. And, all these reasons as to why she had to go get a part-time job. A lot of us centered around her going through a divorce. And it took me back to 6 months ago when Keianna and I decided that we didn't want to be with each other no more, and some of the things that transpired. And so I remember like it was yesterday. We were sitting in front of my beauty salon, Critique Designs. We had a party Saturday, y'all. Saturday from 9 to 1, free everything. Y'all need to stop by. Saturday from 9 to 1, 10849 West Florissant. Come and see your boy Ronnell and Keianna. So anyway, we sitting out in front of the salon, and we talking about, we just didn't want to do this no more. She was tired of me. I was tired of her. And we was going to go on about our business. And as we sat in the truck and we said, hey, you know what? If we're going to get a divorce, let's be civil. We got kids. We got businesses. We said, well, let's just sit down and just talk about how this all going to work out. Meaning from a business aspect. We didn't talk about why we should stay together. We love each other. None of that conversation was being had. We was done with each other. And so all we talked about, we said, okay, well, listen. We done with each other. We both came to that conclusion, but let's not impact everybody like this around us because we just decided we don't want to be together no more. Let's not do that. So I said, let's have a conversation. And we took out a piece of paper, we drew a line down the middle of it, and we talked about how the business was going to go, how we was going to divide the business. And she go her way and I go my way, but we didn't want to compromise and jeopardize everybody else's future because we was tripping. Let's not destroy our businesses. Let's not tear each other's name down. Let's not do none of that because there's kids, there's family members, there's moms and everything that we plan on retiring one day. And just because we decided we don't like each other no more, we're going to forfeit all that. We're going to mess up that for everybody. Now, we got to figure out a way how we can work together, be divorced, go our separate ways, know at some point we're going to get remarried to somebody else, but sustain what we promised the people that's dependent on us and keep that thing going. And when we got through having that conversation, we wrote everything down and we had it mapped out to a T how we was going to continue those businesses on an individual basis, but still reach that.
What I want to do is get into the notes that I took hit on to the notes that I have, and then I'm gonna go back into Ronnell. Ronnell is the Burns, it's the young man getting the divorce. You hear how he's speaking? Okay. All right. So like I said, Ronnell is a 46-year-old man and his wife is 44, and they're supposed to be getting, they're wealthy people, but they are supposed to be getting a divorce, y'all. And the successful couple business included, I told y'all about the insurance company, the six-figure ambitious entrepreneur program, critique designs, and beauty and barbershop. Recently moved from St. Louis to Atlanta, and that's paying their empire. And I couldn't understand why would they leave St. Louis coming to Atlanta, and then you get a divorce with all this business that they had, but they agreed to it. So the police said around 9 p.m. on Saturday, November the 6th, a domestic dispute broke out between the two. Keianna shot Ronnell to death and then took her own life, suicide. According to the police, the teenager daughter reported a domestic violent incident. But y'all wasn't nobody else in the house with them, okay? The couple home was located in Sandy Spring, Georgia, approximately an hour outside Atlanta. No one else was present at home when this incident happened. So I wanted to know, how did the teenage daughter report something if she wasn't there? She could have had her ring on, okay? No one else was present at the home when this incident happened. Now, why did this tragedy happen? Number one, alleged because of the divorce. They agreed to get a divorce. Two, they kept the business intact with each other so they wouldn't disrupt their family or employees that depend on them. Okay. They was done with each other. That's what he was explaining to y'all in the video. We're not finished with the video. Ronnell explained to y'all that they was done with each other. They both. Okay, and God put us on earth to inspire people to go and be great. But we got crap. They had crap too together. No, they had crazy business going on too. But when we go through our crap, we're not giving up or quitting or letting go. We're not quitting or letting go. The purpose of their life is to inspire and to change agent for people. Okay, when they moved to Atlanta, soon as they moved to Atlanta, y'all, they couldn't compromise mentally. They said, Ronnell said after 6 months, he filed for a divorce. Okay. Keianna hosts a Facebook Live in a chat, and she revealed that she needed prayer in her relationship. She needed prayer. I just felt they need to just hop on here. She said that she just need to hop on Facebook and kind of talk about life changes. For those that don't know, about 5-6 months ago, my husband and myself, we moved to Atlanta to expand our business. Still have the beauty and the barbershop in St. Louis, Missouri. But we did come here to expand. Now, Keianna said that she struggled. She revealed she's struggling. She was struggling. She was in a new town trying to learn the culture. And I got right there. Something her children and that strong, successful woman who motivate others have bloomed today. Okay, people are dependent on them. The couple transition, it wasn't necessarily a smooth one getting a divorce. It wasn't horrible, but it was something that we choose to do, Keianna said. Keianna also mentioned she was trying to encourage someone because things in your life can change for the good or the bad overnight, literally. And if you don't feel like you are a strong enough individual, something may take you out. Okay. Here we go. Let me finish with the video. Let me let y'all finish listening to Ronnell portion.
Common goal and forget about everything else. And we say by the time the night had reached us, God had changed our heart. And I start thinking back to Jesus when he was on the cross. And Jesus on the cross, and the same very people that he was dying for, he pierced them inside, and he wanted to quit, and he wanted to up. He didn't want to go further. He looked up to heaven. He told his father, he said, listen, if there's any other way, he said, if there's any other way, God, remove this cup from my head. In other words, let somebody else do this. It got to be a better way than me getting on this cross and dying for everybody. So it got to be a different way that we can save the earth. He said, but nevertheless, not my will, but thy will be done. Nevertheless, not my will. In other words, so he went through trials, he went through hardship, and it didn't even feel good to Jesus going through the persecution and the tribulations. But he was focused on why he was put here on earth in the first place. And I think that's one of the biggest keys to our success is that in spite of what we go through, see, people think our life just been rosy, and it ain't rosy now. We got a better marriage than we ever had, but our life ain't rosy. We got crap that's happening. If I get on and tell you about all the crap that's going on in our life, you'll say, I feel sorry for them. But we don't want nobody to feel sorry for us because we focus and we know why God put us on this earth, and it's to make an impact on people's life. It's to inspire people to go be great, but we got crap too. But when we go through our crap, we ain't giving up, quitting, letting go of what he put us on earth for, and it's to make a change for people, to give people inspiration that whatever in life they want to fight to go have and go do, they can go do it. So even when all that was going through, we said to each other, listen, with the plan and the will of God is for us to prosper and to go take a lot of people along that journey with us and go teach them how to go do the same thing. And so even if we want to get off track and not do that together, the purpose of our life was to inspire and to be change agents for people in their life and teach them the art and science of business and inspire them that greatness is upon their life. So even when we was going through our crap, we was just like Jesus, and we said we was focused that we was going to complete his mission and complete his will. And God has the heart of the king in his hand, and he can turn it any way he want to turn it. We were done with each other. We was at the top of our lungs screaming, finished. But by the end of that day, it was nevertheless. And we wasn't playing, we wasn't threatening, talking. We were done. At the end of that day, we said, nevertheless, not our will, but let your will be done in our life. And when we came to that conclusion, things changed. Things just started to happen. And I started to realize that every promise of God is conditional. See, he said, if my people. See, you heard the word if before all of the promises of God. Said, if you are willing and obedient, you'll eat the good of the land. He said, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves. See, not us full with pride. We full with pride. We want to do whatever we want to do whenever we want to do it because we grown. He said, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, he said, then I will hear from heaven. Then I will forgive their sin. Then I will heal their land. Some of y'all land need to be healed right now, but you ain't turned. You ain't turned. You ain't turned away and walked in the purpose that he had for your life. You still trying to do things your way. You still wonder why crap ain't going right for you. Because it ain't nevertheless. You ain't got to the point in your life where you say, nevertheless, not my will, but let yours be done. We have to get to that point. And we have to get past the naysayers. We have to get past the haters. We have to get past the strike. Listen, Jesus had haters. Haters make you greater. Without haters in your life, without distractions in your life, without tribulations in your life, you ain't going to go as far as you need to go. Listen, Pharaoh was appointed to Jesus' life. Pharaoh and his army sought to kill Jesus, but it pushed him towards his purpose. He came to die. But see, dying don't always feel good. And some of us got to die. We got to die to our bad habits. We got to die to some of those friendships and relationships. You got to die to it. And Jesus, at some point, didn't want to die. He, the Lord and Savior of the world. He said, but he said, not a man that can't be touched with the feelings of our infirmity because he's been through it. Pharaoh chased Jesus down all of his life to kill him. Pharaoh was his hater. Pharaoh was one to kill him while he was in a manger as a baby because he knew the purpose that was designed for Jesus' life. You got pharaohs in your life. You got people coming against you. You got people persecuting you. You got family members that don't even believe in you no more. You got your friends that's talking about you crazy, you stupid from doing this or doing that. Pharaoh is necessary in your life. He pushed you to your purpose. How else would Jesus get on the cross but for Pharaoh? And when he got on the cross, the same ones that was pressing him in his side, the same ones that was talking about his behind his back, the same ones that's backbiting and saying, you crazy, those are the ones he died for. My question to you, Facebook, who you dying for? Because see, who you dying for should be the ones you living for. You pay the price, you go through it, you stick it out. Everybody got to die. If you don't die, you can't live, baby. If you don't die, you can't live. You got to come to the point of death in yourself. And you got to be willing to put it all on line to fulfill what he put you on earth to do. And he ain't never told us it was going to be easy. He ain't never promised us it was going to be easy. He said many are the afflictions. He said many are the afflictions of the righteous. But God shall deliver us from all of them. See, you got to remind yourself of what he promised. And you got to talk to yourself about what he promised you while you're walking through the storm. You think we're going to tiptoe through the tulips? No, baby, this fairy tale land behind us. It's a price that got to be paid. It's some sacrifices that's going to have to go. It's some people's feelings that's going to be hurt. It's going to be some relationships severed. And it's going to be some painful and some sleepless and some crying nights, baby. But you better get to the point where you're saying, nevertheless, 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 not my will, but let your will be done in my life. So I've been through the fire, right? I've been through the flood. He said, I've been broken into pieces, seen lightning flash from above. He said, but through it all, I remembered that God loved me and he cared, and he'll never put more on me than I can bear. Holla at your...
Okay, y'all, and that was Ronnell. Ronnell spoke those words. Now, the wife did say that Ronnell retreats. Let me see where she said that he's quitting, and he said he wasn't gonna do that. Let me see. See, he's going through something right then. Well, anyway, okay, okay. Before I get to the next part, okay. Whoo, Lord, honey. Whoo, he made that powerful speech. Scared me. Okay. Well, anyway, uh, Keianna and Ronnell was struggling, and Keianna was struggling at the same time. You heard what he said. Y'all heard what he said. And the transition, it wasn't necessarily a smooth one. That's what Keianna said. Uh, Around 9 p.m. on Saturday, November the 6th, the police say that after a domestic dispute, Keianna shot Ronnell to death and then took her own life. But the family doesn't think that that's what happened. Just remember that Ronnell was going through a retreat, a quitting. You heard his conversation. I'm gonna let you hear Keianna in a minute. But the family said that hold on, y'all. Okay, the relatives said that they believe when on November the 6th, on that Saturday PM, that he believes someone else was in the house when that incident occurred during the murder of the couple. The reason why they said that is they have a civilian camera, y'all, in the house, a system in their home, but the camera were tampered with, and the video footage was deleted. Also, the relative says the family had filed a police report because the house was robbed of hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of expensive items. Now, we heard from Ronnell. Let's hear from Keianna. Let's hear what Keianna has to say, y'all. Ronnell sounded like he was stressed out. He did. Hold on, y'all. Keianna thought she could. Keianna thought she was in a night. Here you go, right here. Okay, let's listen to Keianna part.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, y'all? Hey, Kimberly. Hey, y'all. How y'all day going? Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Michael Cohen? How you doing, brother? Now, y'all know I don't be doing this Facebook Live stuff. I I just felt the need to hop on here for just a moment, not long at all, and kind of just talk about, life changes. Um, for those that don't know, about 5, 6 months ago, my husband and myself, we moved to Atlanta to expand our business. Um, Still have the beauty and barber salon in St. Louis, Missouri. Y'all know that's the hometown, but we did come here to expand. We did a lot of great things in Missouri, so Atlanta is a place where I always wanted to be. What's up, y'all? What's up, Amanda? Um, but look, y'all, I'm telling you, if you don't stay prayed up and you don't keep faith, things can swivel in and take you out. I'm telling you guys, like, the transition up, it wasn't necessarily a smooth one. It wasn't a hard one either, but it was something that we chose to do. And when you come to a new state or city and you're trying to learn people and you're trying to learn, the things that they do, and that can be challenging. And coming here with our kids, just us and our kids. It's just us. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nobody. We can't drop the kids off at our kinfolk's house. We can't go. So right now my husband is at a retreat. I stayed back due to because we have our children here. However, you all, I just want to talk about her because you have to be prepared for life changes, no matter what it is that's taking place. And I'm trying to encourage someone because things in your life can change for the good or the bad overnight, literally.
Y'all
You know
like,
what I'm
share, and
saying?
subscribe.
And if you don't feel like you're a strong enough individual, some things may take you out. You know what I'm saying? Um, I've come in contact with so many people where they feel like they can't make it to the next day because certain circumstances happen. But you have to know the things that you're going through is for a reason. Now, you may not even be going through something for you yourself. It may be for somebody else and someone else's strength. You know,
People, this is Keianna. Keianna is giving y'all her purpose going through the transition with her divorce with her husband. So,
so I made a post earlier where I said you have to continue to encourage people because what you're going through could be their lifeline to survive. You know what I'm saying? And I know for me, sometimes when I get on social media, yeah, we all know it's like we get on there and we be like, ugh, social media, I just can't stand it. It get on my nerves. People this, that. But I'm telling you, it's some strong sisters and brothers on social media that keep me going some days. Like, real talk. I have some very positive people that's on my timeline and they help me through my gloomy days because, yes, I do have them. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, if I'm being totally, perfectly honest, I'm having one right now. And the reason I'm going live is because sometimes you got to reach out and tell people that you need love, you need support, you need care, you just need a hug. And honestly, you guys, I need that. I need that right now. I mentor so.
now, people, did you understood what she just said? What Keianna just said? Right now, y'all, Keianna is not with us. And she did use social media for her to strengthen her up. And the way she's speaking now, I wish I had reached out to her. Because after what you heard her husband speak, right? If you're going through anything, talk to somebody.
So many women, I encourage so many women. I pump life and positivity in so many women. But sometimes I need that myself.
Mm-hmm.
And God knows right now, I need that, you all. Hey, everybody. What's up, boy? What's up, y'all? I'm just saying, like, you got to get to the point where you got that love circle that's going to support you no matter what, that's going to be there for you no matter what, that's going to be able to help you and talk you through things that you feel like you just can't get through. Because if we leave things to ourselves, we start thinking to ourselves and we start making bad decisions. But you gotta have somebody. I always say, if I'm not around people that can help me stretch, I'm not around the right type of people.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have people that's around you that's not yes men, people that's gonna help you think, people that's gonna help guide you to positivity, to greatness, to things you really need to do and be in life. And that's what I want around me. It's a lot of people that I used to hang with, and I love them to death and love their souls, but they're not where I want to be. They're not. It's places I want to be in life. It's things I want to do. And I just decided for myself that I'm going to figure out a way to get around those people. Because every day, Keianna want to keep growing. And you should too. You guys, I'm asking you one thing. Because I really need it right now. I need prayer. I need prayer. I need strength. I need love. I do. Stay encouraged. I'm going to go in my home, go in my little prayer room. I'm going to talk to God. Y'all pray for me. And I promise I'm going to keep praying for everybody else that need encouragement. I love you all. Talk to you soon.
When I never thought that this would be the last time that we hear from this young lady, y'all. That was the last time. She already telling us what she was going to do. The police said around 9 p.m. that evening, on that Saturday, November 6th, it was a domestic dispute broke out between the two. Keianna shot Ronnell to death and then took her own life. And they had kids. I just want to come in. I was asked to do this story. Boy, it was something heavy. But I'll let y'all see the couple the last time. Oh my goodness. This is so sad. That was sad, y'all. Y'all go back and check the video out. But it was sad. All I got to say is before I leave, if you're going through something, talk to somebody, okay? This your girl. They also said on that same date before Keianna had shot her husband and turned the gun on herself, November the 6th, on the same day of the tragedy, Keianna posted a video dancing with her daughter, a pretty, bright-eyed, snaggle-tooth little girl. Man, I love this little girl so much, the mom wrote. Hours later, Ronnell and Keianna would be gone. This your girl, the real deal, Anita Gill. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.